This is my brass explainer video for the trumpet. There's a lot of different problems that we can have when we're playing brass instruments. The first one is being overall too tense, our neck, our shoulders, our hands and stuff. And this typically comes from you going to the instrument instead of bringing the instrument up to your mouth, which can cause a lot of tension in the neck. And that just causes you to sound not good. So that's the first big problem, just not bringing the instrument to you, which causes a lot of tension. The next one is like a pinched sound or a pinched tone. This typically comes from when your embouchure itself, the center of your embouchure where it buzzes, is too tight, which causes the tight, pinched sound. And when you do this, you just want to make sure that just the corners of your mouth are tight. And a nice think ooh, which brings the corners of your mouth back, but the center of your mouth is still open. So it sounds like. Another problem that we have is typically too much mouthpiece pressure on our faces. This typically comes from us pushing the instrument into our face, which just is not good for your mouth overall. Like a way to make sure you do this, we don't want our pinky in this because it just creates leverage for you to push it into your face. Just want to keep your pinky up there. Use your hands to support the instrument so you can use your air to play higher and stronger instead of pressure, because pressure will just cause problems long term. For third valve notes not sounding in tune, and this just comes from students not picking out their third valve slide on notes like D and C sharp, which will just make them not sound in tune. So just making sure that students are cooking that out just a little bit so the notes aren't super bad. Another problem is notes going flat on the end of notes. And that happens when students kind of relax their air as they get to the end of the note, so that they're not maintaining the air support that they need to get through the note. And so the air just causes the note to go flat at the end. So to make sure that you're just pushing through the whole note so that the note doesn't go flat. Let's see. Next one is articulation. If the articulation is too long or too short, I just want to kind of think to or do. Do is for longer notes, making sure they're connected, but not super duper long. And then for students not using, for using air instead of our tongue, like you just want to have them practice lightly touching their teeth, top of the teeth with their tongue, just through their instrument. So you can practice, because the air shouldn't stop. You want to make sure that the air continues and the tongue is just briefly interrupting the airflow, and that's how we get tonguing. And then the last problem is to do with their right hand on the valves. So you have students that have like super flat fingers like that, or like they'll be like this, just super far away from the valves. And you want to teach the students, just have them lightly curved on top of the valves, and their pinky on top of the pinky ring, so that we can move as little as possible between notes, which will help us improve our dexterity and all. So yeah.